Hey ladies, it is the next day. Yes, I look completely the same as I did yesterday. I woke up this morning with intentions of doing more tasks in my office. I have two more bookcases that I need to put together today, and I am going to do that today. However, I have an interesting surprise today. It's cycle day 11, and I went to the movies last night. I did make the movie. I think I mentioned that I was going to go to the movies after putting together the filing cabinet. So I went to go see The Hate You Give, and it was a 10:45 show. I went to the movies. I saw it. It was an excellent movie. I mean, just riveting. With a really, really good message. And I suggest everyone see it. If you haven't seen it, I suggest you see it. It's a good message, especially in the times we're living in today. The Black Lives Matter movement and essentially how we as black parents, which I'm not a parent yet, but I'm trying to be, the unfortunate conversation that we have to have with our children when they reach a certain age and how to deal with law enforcement. So growing up, I grew up in North Philadelphia. It wasn't the best neighborhood. There's a lot of black on black crime, but my parents were not giving me the talk about law enforcement and what I should do. Have I been pulled over by police before? Yes, I have. Have I felt the least bit threatened? No, I haven't. Have I given police officers a little bit of static? Depends on the situation. Like if I knew I was wrong, no, obviously not. If I wasn't wrong, then yeah, a little bit of static, because I don't deal well with people giving me attitudes without good reason, So anyway, it's it's an important movie. It's an important message. It's really good. I'm glad that I'm sort of part of the Hate You Give movement. And for those Tupac fans out there, you'll love it too. All right. So back to the regularly scheduled programming. So I woke up this morning. I got in from the movie probably about 1:15 in the morning, 1:15, 1:30. Because like I said, the show was a 10:45 show. I woke up this morning. I don't even know what time it was. Maybe it was 6:30. I don't know. And I went to the bathroom completely forgetting that I needed to capture my first morning urine for OPKs. So I said, I didn't even realize that I missed that one. I went to the bathroom, came back, went back to sleep, woke up again, went to the bathroom again for the second time, and was like, shoot, I forgot to capture this urine. So I said, all right, well, I'll just, catch it later on in the day. So I started preparing to get the bookcase upstairs. I had some stuff from the office that I brought downstairs that I needed to take into the garage so I could take it out to the curb on Thursday. Today's Saturday, by the way. So I put that stuff in there. I fed the cats. I fed myself a little bit. So I made some pudding with chia seeds, and then I put like hemp seeds on top of it. So that's what I ate for breakfast. Probably not the most macro complete meal, but better than nothing. And I drank my palm juice. And so when I have the chia seeds, it always sort of get things going in the bowels. So as I was moving around a little bit more this morning, that helps the bowels move a little bit better as well. I know this is all TMI, but I need to break down how this day went. So I felt like I had to go. So I went in the bathroom to go, but I didn't feel like I had to pee. Because mind you, I peed maybe an hour before this. So I was just like, man, I really want to see if I can push out something from my bladder, because I really need to check the OPK. And I squeezed out a teeny tiny bit. I mean, a teeny tiny bit. Not even like a quarter of a cup. Okay, this is how small. Like I literally had to tilt the cup in order to dip the stick. That's how little urine I was able to get out. But because I peed so much already this morning, I haven't had anything else to drink because I've been sleeping. So anyway, I dipped the waffle strip, and then I dipped the clear blue advanced. And so the waffle strip takes a little while, and then this clear blue advanced takes a little while. And then I'm just sitting there sort of giving it some time. And then I look and I'm like, that's a pretty strong line developing there on the waffle strip. And then I look back at the clear blue and it was still going. And then I look back at the waffle and the test line is darker than the control line at this point. I mean, it's not complete, but it's darker. And I'm just like, oh my gosh, this is a blazing positive. Then I look back at the clear blue. It was still going. I said, okay, I think clear blue is going to come back peak because it's only been 4 days. I've had 3 days of a low. And the waffle strips is confirming low. I mean, now I've had 2 days of progressing control line getting brighter. So for me on Clear Blue Advance, I'll start out with a certain level on the control line, and then that will start to get brighter, right? And that was happening, but it didn't register me at high. So even though it was brighter, it wasn't registering my estrogen high enough to mark me high. And it was definitely bright on cycle day 9 and brighter on cycle day 10. But you know what? On cycle day 8, I had egg white cervical mucus. It was a teeny tiny bit, but I had egg white cervical mucus. So I didn't know what to make of it. Everything was coming back low. So I don't know. But either way, Clear Blue Advance came back a peak. And both of them are blazing peaks. Let me show you the progression. Okay, ladies, so here's my OPK progression from this month. As you see, I started on cycle day 8. Not much going on cycle day 8. Then you take a look at cycle day 9, not much going on. Cycle day 10, not much going on. And then we come down to 11. It is a blazing positive on both things, completely blazing positive. And here's my peak smiley. Totally unexpected. I've sent a note to the RE. We'll see what he wants to do, how this affects my FET, the timing, whether it can still happen. Oh my goodness. I thought I had another few days. Oh wow. Okay, so, it's Saturday, which means my transfer should be next Saturday. I knew, this is why I wanted to start doing my OPKs early, because with the moxibustion that my acupuncturist had me doing, I know that grows your lining, and the warmness of it all also helps plump the follicles as well. So I think that sort of sped up the growth of my follicles, and this is what I ended up with. Now, if you all been following me for a long while, you know that back when I was taking like soy isoflavones, I've had ovulation on cycle. I've had LH surge on as early as cycle day 9. So that's why, even though my RA said to start testing on cycle day 10, I'm like, nope, I'm gonna start testing at the latest cycle day 8, because I need my Clear Blue Advance to kind of get that first one of the cycle in. So I'm glad I know my body better than RE. But this is pretty interesting. So I've sent it to the RE. I haven't heard. I literally just sent it to him right before I started filming this. Um, I haven't heard back from him yet, but I don't know if he's going to be in tomorrow to take blood work. Or if he wants to give me an order or something to maybe try to get blood work done at LabCorp this weekend, because this is a pretty blazing positive. Like, there was nothing in cycle day 10 indicating to me that I should be testing more yesterday, because I would have tested again in the afternoon. And I'm so glad that I was focused enough to squeeze out that little bit of pee, because I would have missed this. I would have totally missed this. Um, yeah. So I have no idea when this started. Usually for me, it starts with just kind of like a uh, same color positive when I catch it at the very beginning. And then that's when it happens in the afternoon. And then in the morning, I have the blazing positive. So I probably should have caught this yesterday afternoon, but I had no reason to think that I should test again. And then been coming in this morning or something to get blood work done. So I hope it doesn't affect the timeline of the FET, because the embryologist needs to be around. And this is now early in the week instead of midweek. I'm glad that it's the weekend, because that makes things a little easier to do. But that also means that I only got this weekend to get as much as I could get done. So I guess I'm gonna be in here busy, trying to get stuff done around here between today and tomorrow and this week. Which means now, like after work, I'm gonna have to start doing stuff in the middle of the week to try to get myself together and prepared to be more relaxed after transfer. So I know this kind of just went on for 10-15 minutes, but what in the world? I wasn't expecting this. So not only was I short another week, I'm now short another week. I thought I had at least another few days. Last time I got my surge on cycle day 14. But you know what? I spotted for 2 days before I actually had a real flow. So if today is cycle day 11, that spotting, mind you, was behind birth control. It's possible that that spotting was actual flow. And my lining was already at 3 millimeters, which is low, but not like completely low. So I may not have been cycle day 3 when I got my baseline. That may have been cycle day 5. I don't know. That may very well have been cycle day 5. So if that was cycle day 5, then that means today is kind of cycle day 13. I don't know. I'm still gonna call it cycle day 11. It is what it is. I had a couple of follicles there. He said they were small, but they were visible. They were totally visible. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully, this doesn't mess with the timeline. The embryologist will be around, and I can get this done next Saturday. Ooh. That certainly makes things a little easier logistically with work. I don't have to take an extra day off. I'm already going to have next Friday and the Monday after that off, because that's going to be a 4-day weekend. So being able to get it done on the weekend is actually a good thing. So, man, I will keep you guys posted on how this goes, but I need to get busy with building my bookcases and getting the rest of this stuff done, because now I really only have a week if it's going to happen this cycle. I hope he doesn't reach back to me with bad news. I hope he doesn't. All right. Let me get the bookcase upstairs, and I'll talk to you then. All right, bye. I'm back in the office. Um, Let me show you this tall bookcase. So, first of all, I cleared off the printer from that short little bookcase there. I know all this is a mess. I gotta clean all this up. But this little bookcase here, where that space is, that's where I'm gonna put my tall bookcase. So here's the tall bookcase. Here's upside down. But this is it. It's a 5-shelf bookcase, and I'm about to put it together now. Oh shoot. Let me go get my power tools, because my wrist hurt from this filing cabinet. You see, I put the cabinet where it is going, but here's where I moved the printer temporarily. So, alright, so I forgot to charge my power tools, but I'm gonna charge them anyway, because I got this bookcase and another bookcase that I need to put together. But I will come back to you when it's all done. The time is now 11:23. Let's see how long it takes me to put this one together. Talk to you ladies later. I am back. Okay, so the time is now 2:20 in the afternoon. No, it didn't take me this long to put together the bookcase, but I was on the phone with the BFF, and I mean, talking on the phone just slows things down instead of just listening to music and doing it. But okay, so here's the bookcase. As you can see, it's taller than me. Right? Let me see if you can get it all the way to the floor and all the way up. I still got a whole lot of cleaning and stuff in here. Don't mind the little fly trap thing there, but you know, it was just a lot of mess up here. And there was one time we had a really bad gnat problem, so I was just putting these things up everywhere. I just haven't taken it down, but I don't spend a lot of time up here. So anyway, that's the big bookcase. I think it took me longer to nail in the nails for like the little back part back here, because that's like paper. It was a little damaged in places, but they're not particularly obvious places. But it's just too much hassle to send it back when I can fill it in with black magic marker. I mean, these cabinets probably cost me, this bookcase probably cost me maybe $30. So it's a cheap bookcase. I put it together myself. I got some plans for the top half. So here's the old bookcase down here. As you can see, it's leaning because it's all I broke it trying to move it. So I got smart this time. So I bought some furniture sliders, these things here. So now like my filing cabinet and this new bookcase and my other new bookcase is gonna live on these, so that I can easily slide them across the carpet, so that that break doesn't happen again. Alright, so 2:23, that means it's lunchtime. I need to get something for lunch. I'm looking kind of crazy, right? Alright, so I need to get something for lunch. Get this old bookcase downstairs, so that it can go out into the trash. Bring the new bookcase up so that I can put it together and replace this bookcase here with that new bookcase. And then that's all the heavy lifting I'm going to do today. I did take some time to like clean some things out. As you can see, I already organized some books and things down here. So I know I got some stuff in the upper half, but I got plans for the upper half for some stuff that I have downstairs. But we're making progress. We're making progress. Alright, I'm a bit on the exhausted side because the cabinet is heavy. So I will see how I can get this old one downstairs and grab a quick lunch, and then get back to work up here with the third and last bookcase. Talk to you guys in a bit. Ladies, so I'm cooking lunch, and while I'm waiting for that, let me fill you in on what's going on. So my RV has gotten back to me. My first mistake is that I sent him the test that I took yesterday and the test that I took today, because I wanted him to see that it went from nothing to blazing positive. I should have just left it alone and just sent him what I wanted him to see. Because now he's saying, oh, well, cycle day 11 is early. And that line looks very faint. And I'm like, there are 4 tests in that picture. Like the clear blue and the internet cheapie. So the CHOP test, yes, those are faint. But if you look at 11, the ones I took today, those are blazing positives. And he's just like, well, take another test tomorrow and let me know what it looks like. This is my blazing positive. I would expect tomorrow to be lighter. So, what? Well, and then he goes, then I like explain. I gotta explain the picture to him. He goes, well, we'll see what the picture looks like, what the test looks like tomorrow. I swear if he messes this up for me, there's no coming back from it. If he messes this up, there will be no coming back from this. I will officially be pissed and done. Done. Like, come on. Dude, I've been doing OPKs for over a year. Not that you ever cared to ask. I think I know what a positive looks like on an OPK. And I even sent him a close-up of the cheapie with all the other noise, so he could just look at the test. This is a blazing positive. Just have me come in Monday anyway. Like, why? Okay, all right, you want me to take another one, but just have me come in on Monday anyway and do the blood work. That solves everything. Just have me come in and do the blood work. He's pissing me off. He's pissing me off. This is not what I need today. It's 3:10. But I'm like officially pissed now. Like, what you mean? Take the test again tomorrow. And then if it's lighter, then what? I'm supposed to be happy and excited, but I can't be because I got to deal with him and his shenanigans. Anyway, I just wanted to let y'all know what's going on, because the latest shenanigans with my RE. Now you don't believe me when I tell you that I have a positive here? What is there not to believe? Take another test tomorrow. How about I take one this afternoon? If I take one this afternoon, would you believe me? Like, anyway. Alright, I'll come back.